Hey, well, just a little report on how my learning the six-string guitar has gone. This is it. I've had it for just about a month, maybe a month and a week, and try to play it every day. But as you probably remember, I'm coming off of a bass guitar. That's what I usually play, and the strings are like a whole. Even though that bass guitar over here looks like this guitar here. They're both guitars, but the way that they're played is totally different from one another. It's like night and day. And the biggest problem I had is I got little fat stubby fingers. So playing the bass guitar, at least on the neck, was fairly easy to pick up because the size of these strings are like Lincoln logs, and the space between the strings you could drive a truck through. So, once you figured out where everything was, it's not too hard. But when I went from that to a six-string guitar, you can see the fattest string on here, and there's 6 of them, so that makes it more complicated. The fattest string on here, the E string, is thinner than the smallest string on here, the G string. So that took a little bit of getting used to. Well, I don't want to say getting used to because I'm not used to it yet. But trying to get your fingering here, you got to use just the very tips of your fingers or else it doesn't work. And doing this and making whatever chord you're trying to play ring out is really difficult for a bass player because I'm used to being sloppy. I'm used to, just grabbing what I need. I guess I'll get used to that with this, but at first it almost seemed impossible. It took me at least a week, well, maybe not a week, but a few days before I could even make, any of the chords sound reasonably like what they were supposed to sound like. The other thing is, there's 2 ways to play these kind of guitars. You can play rhythm, just kind of keeping a beat, keep the rhythm going, or you can play lead. And right now I'm concentrating on the rhythm part because the lead part looks, I don't know, that's like a whole nother world. But I'm concentrating right now on my chords, just playing chords and strumming, which, this looks easy, but it's not. So, okay, I got a little song here that I wrote with Band in the Box. I was trying to, just learn songs like I did when I learned to play the bass, but I always felt like that held me back with the bass. It was like I was doing it, but I didn't know why I was doing it. So I decided not to make that mistake with the guitar, which I've never played before. I've never played a 6-string guitar in my life. So instead of playing songs, I'm sort of working on scales and just trying to see what this thing will do. But the only problem is I'm way behind it is the problem. So anyway, I wrote a simple 4-chord song here in Band in the Box on my computer. It's just A, D, the chords A, D, A, E, just kind of over and over again. But that's the kind of practice that you need to do to get the strumming thing down. And you can't just hit it anywhere. Sometimes you want to hit all the strings, sometimes you just want to hit a few strings. So that's difficult. Alright, so we're going to give this a go. We're going to start this song. It's pretty short, so it won't be too torturous for you. But here we go. This is a month in now on an instrument I've never played before. Alright. One other thing is I never played my bass guitar with a pick. I always used my fingers. I plucked it. So the pick is new. So that's like a whole nother thing. That's like, eating with your hands all your life, and then all of a sudden you got to use a fork. So it's pretty awkward, but let's see how it goes here. Let's see. trouble grabbing that D. Doing it all day yesterday. Still don't know how to end the song. Well, long way to go.